Joining us now is Mary Kate Knorr with Illinois Right to Life. Mary Kate, when did you find out about this clinic, and do you agree with Planned Parenthood's Colleen McNicholas? Would the pro-life community have protested if it knew this was going up?
Yeah, we found out about this clinic the same time everyone else in the country did yesterday morning at 7 a.m. when that CBS story ran. I was interviewed for that CBS story, and I was under the impression I was being interviewed about something else. And then they showed it in the context of this new Planned Parenthood. So absolutely, that's a fact. The pro-life people of the state of Illinois have been coming out in droves to fight the legislation in the spring, and in general, just to speak out against the very abortion-friendly environment that we have here in the state. And they were smart to keep it a secret, because I have reason to believe that that would have ended before it had even begun if we had known that that's what they were doing.
You have said that Illinois' new Reproductive Health Act is making it the abortion capital of the Midwest. This new clinic seems to indicate that women from other states are coming to Illinois to get abortions. Are you seeing that happen? And what makes Illinois a draw to someone from another state who wants an abortion?
Absolutely. There are actually organizations here in the state of Illinois that's their mission, is to bring women in from states that have very pro-life laws, very restrictive laws on abortion, bring them in from other states, find them transportation, housing, set them up so that they can be here for their appointment. And that's something that it's been happening for a long time in Illinois. We know that it's happening more so now with the laws that we're seeing. And we also know that the law that was passed in the spring, the Reproductive Health Care Act, and now this clinic, is part of a larger national strategy by Planned Parenthood and other pro-abortion organizations to combat this Supreme Court issue potentially for them that may come up with Roe v. Wade in the future. So Justice Kavanaugh was appointed to the Supreme Court in July of last year. They broke ground on this facility in August of last year. So it is very clearly a response to that specifically.
You've embarked on a tour to talk with pro-life activists around the state about what's happening in Illinois. What's your message to them?
Our message is that we need to start having this conversation with people that we already have an established relationship with in our day-to-day lives. I have a friend who said recently that we've let the pro-choice side convince us that no one ever changes their mind on this issue, but that is vehemently false. Bernard Nathanson, Dr. Anthony Levatino, so many active pro-lifers started out as pro-choice and then eventually made that conversion over to our side. And that's what we need to start actively doing. We need to start actively having these conversations with people. We also need to engage in the political process. We can't find ourselves in a situation again that we're fighting this battle with legislators who've already decided where they stand on the issue.
And this is so disturbing. The new clinic will no doubt be performing hundreds and perhaps thousands of abortions. What are your plans to try and limit the number of abortions that actually take place there?
Yeah, we'll continue to do what we've always done. We'll continue to serve the women in the state. We'll continue to identify vulnerable women who are particularly vulnerable to Planned Parenthood's message that abortion is the right answer for them. We know that their success rate goes down about 75% when there are people praying in front of a clinic, and we will obviously try to have people there at all hours when they're open so that we can combat those women going in as well.
All right, Mary Kate Knorr with Illinois Right to Life. Thank you so much for your time and your insights.
Yeah, thank you so much.